to improve and refine their brand of basketball. They want to win each half, each quarter, each minute, each possession. Heat, Lakers, up next. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Hey, Dave.
Well, the ceremony was delayed, and understandably so, but at last, the Hall of Fame class of 2020 was enshrined. And what a class it was, led by Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, and of course, the late, great Kobe Bryant headlining the 9 inductees. There was tremendous poignancy with Kobe's inclusion coming so recently after his tragic death. And it was a night that none of us are going to forget. Guys?
Thank you, D.A. Two terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes. So the opening lineup for the Heat, we've got Kendrick Nunn. Derek Jones is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Robinson, and it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Green is out there with Bradley, and it's McGee in at the 5 spot. Now here's James. Down low, here's Bradley. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
Excellent court awareness. James has always had terrific instincts as a playmaker.
Now, here's Nunn. Outside Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Robinson misses.
It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration at times.
LeBron against Nunn. And he drops it in from the low post.
And no one can really compete defensively with LeBron's athleticism. I mean, his strength, just too much to match up.
You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, GA, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
And see, this is why JaVale McGee is out here. When he hustles like this, his coaches and teammates notice it.
Nunn against Bradley. Right side, Butler. And no good that time. And the Lakers take it the other way.
Cold start for them. 3 shots, 3 misses. Good thing it's early.
The drive by Green. Pass to Davis. James against Jones. Over Jones. That one a little long. The Heat have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. It's stolen by Davis. And now Davis pushing it up. No one back to stop him. No one near James as he lets it go. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed.
I like how James shoots off the pass. He knows how to catch the D by surprise.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender, guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Bradley against Nunn. Jones trying to get open, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
And that free throw good from Nunn. So he gets them both.
Oh, he's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Bradley deciding where to go with it, and the pass to Green. And there's the feed to Davis. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Oh, the defender plays tough, but Davis is tougher. Plays through the contact with authority.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Nunn. A beautiful reverse layup.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now here's LeBron in the corner. Bradley with it. Buries it from three-point range. Bradley's got 5 now.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And Nunn has got the ball here for the Miami Heat. They trail by 9 points. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
And Butler gets it to go.
Oh, you got to admire Butler's toughness. I mean, he's always ready to take on the defense and score on them.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now, and in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble from 3 and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having a guard with three-point line.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Howard kicks to Rondo. Pass to Morris. 1:57 left here in the opening quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Caldwell Pope. Here's Howard. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball. And Dwight Howard, you know, not the same 35-minute a game player he once was, but I tell you what, when he's on the floor, he can still be every bit as effective.
Yeah, Howard can bully teams that go small against him. I mean, he provides a big body to deal with other strong centers. I mean, he also gives the team some great flexibility with how they match up.
Howard, no good on the free throw.
Well, free throwing was never a strength of Howard's game.
Here's Hero. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Kuzma outside. Passes it to Morris. We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter of the game. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Oh, I love the strength of Morris. Even with suffocating defense, he wheels these shots in.
Rockets the pass to Hero. The dish to Crowder. And it's sent back by Howard. For three, Caldwell Pope. They grab their own miss. Rejected by Dragic. To the paint. Here's Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
And showing he can play above the rim. Crowder with the highlight.
Los Angeles leading by 7. Howard, the pass to Caldwell Pope. It's hauled in by Hero. The Heat have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Iguodala kicks to Dragic. Pass to Olynyk. On the wing, Iguodala. Shoots over Kuzma. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. And here's the break for three. Drills it from outside.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just in total control so far.
Here's Dragic from outside, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Los Angeles going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll return shortly. And we spoke with Jimmy Butler not too long ago about his teammates.
These guys work so hard, and they're young, and they're professional with it, that you're planting that seed early, so they can only get better, and they're learning, and they're gaining confidence because they're playing so well. So with me being here with these guys, we're special.
Greg, it sounds like Butler has found happiness.
You know, people don't talk enough about fit. It's important to be in an organization and a system that maximizes your abilities. Butler is playing some of the best ball in his life and making everyone around him better.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for Miami, we've got Jay Crowder, Iguodala out there with Myers Leonard, and it's Dragic in at the point guard. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. If you ask Miami coach Eric Spoelstra, there's been a long lineage of undrafted players who've made an impact with the Heat. Going back, think about big guys like Udonis Haslem, Joel Anthony, and Hassan Whiteside. Now you have youngsters like Kendrick Nunn, Duncan Robinson, Derek Jones Jr., and Chris Silva. Miami continues to find diamonds in the rough year after year. Guys,
They usually do. That's a very creative organization. Thanks, DA. The first one falls. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Caruso, the pass to Davis. It's hauled in by the Heat. Here's Silva to the middle. Adebayo, and the layup falls. Adebayo's got his first points in this one.
You see the offense coming around for Adebayo. Entered the league with raw skills, but he's had the benefit of great coaching.
Stolen by none. He kicks to Butler. Back to Nunn. Five to shoot. The shot from the low post is good. Nunn's got 6 points.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
There's the pass to Caruso. LeBron dishes to Howard. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 3 assists now in this one.
Oh, it's going to take more than that to stop Howard. He's excellent at fighting off the defense.
And LeBron James still the face of the league as he goes into his mid-30s. The impact he's had on this sport is really immeasurable.
Come on, Jerry. I mean, he's one of the most recognizable athletes in the world. I mean, it's scary to think that LeBron can still turn it on and take over when he needs to. And you know what? Playoff LeBron is a very real thing.
Here's Nunn, following the basket by Dwight Howard. Butler against Green. Here's Nunn. And a miss there on the triple. And so Green will bring it up for Los Angeles. And there it is for him. LeBron's got the lead up to 10 now for the Lakers.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Timeout called the Heat.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
Los Angeles with some changes. JaVale McGee comes in for Dwight Howard. And it's Avery Bradley in for Alex Caruso. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Outside Butler. Nunn looking around. Pass to Adebayo. Shot clock at 5. Miami no good on that time either.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Jones, and Jones slams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Here's Davis. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another. And as he's aged in the league, Anthony Davis's offense has changed. Now much more of a face-up player.
Well, and that's where his game's been headed. His shot has improved, and he can step out to the three, facing up and letting him use his burst. Lets him maximize what he can do.
And that one falls for Davis. Greg, is a broadcaster, who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who was my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Well, there are a few players in the league that can match McGee's athleticism. I mean, his whole career, he's been a class above with his speed and leap. He'll make the most of it on both ends of the court.
Shooting two.
The first free throw is good.
And see, Webb, you mentioned it with JaVale McGee. His vertical is off the charts.
Oh, yeah, he can get to alley-oops, GA, that nobody else can. The length and bounce he has is jaw-dropping. I mean, same goes for his shot-blocking abilities when he times it up.
Markieff Morris is checked in for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma comes in for James. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
At this point of his career, McGee knows who he is, a hustler, an energy guy who uses his athleticism to his advantage.
Here's Hero. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And that'll give him a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
Rajon Rondo's checked in for the Lakers. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Miami. A minute 20 left to play here in the half. Caldwell Pope outside. Lays it up off the glass. Caldwell Pope's got 5 now.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
The Heat trail by 15. Now Dragic. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Shoots over Kuzma. Dragic gets the bucket.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Yeah, the defender just couldn't quite close the gap all the way and got burned for it. You see why McGee's teammates lob it up his way? Because they know he can go up and get it.
Dragic, the pass to Olynyk. Kicks to Crowder. No good from outside.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Outside Rondo. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And it's Dragic with the ball for the Heat. It's an 18-point game. Passes it to Hero. From outside, off the mark. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
I mean, that is important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot, and we got an offensive rebound too as well. Get us some second chance at the basket and just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It was all about the Lakers as the game got going. They strung together several impressive trips down the floor to open things up with an 8-0 run. Well, with all he's accomplished, we can start to paint a picture amongst the all-time greats. Shaq, where do you have LeBron ranked on your all-time list?
He has to be right near the top. LeBron, the top 10 player, maybe even top, maybe even top 5.
Well, arguably, he's the best small forward ever. Larry Bird and Dr. J are the only comrades that you have to go against. So LeBron, best small forward ever, and I'll give it to LeBron.
That's great water cooler talk. Does anybody even go to the water cooler anymore?
Is there water coolers?
I don't know.
No, because there's water bottles.
It's great water bottle talk. And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. One of the stories here, Dwight Howard, getting it done today.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Yeah, you must try to match his energy level first and foremost. But right now, he's just out hustling guys to the ball.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. JaVale McGee is out there with Anthony Davis, and it's Bradley in at the 1. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel.
A flat-out loss of concentration. That kind of turnover would drive a coach crazy.
Los Angeles leading by 18. And here is LeBron. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And he knocks down the first one. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
And Bam Adebayo demonstrating a refined skill set that belies his nickname. Over 5 assists per game. He's a creator, not just a finisher.
And the basket by Jones.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Here's LeBron. He doesn't hit that one. Some solid defense from Butler. And the Heat have given Adebayo the leeway to rip and run, baby. Make things happen.
And Kevin, an unselfish player who loves to pass. Even back in high school, playing with lesser talent, he made sure to find the others.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Nunn. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Nunn's got 8 points.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about fear.
Pass to Davis. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Hands the shot from the wing. 7 points in the game.
And there's so many levels to Davis's offensive game, and the mid-range happens to be one of them.
Robinson misses.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
Outside Robinson. He kicks it to Butler. The pass to Adebayo. The Heat need to get a shot off. And it's Butler missing. Los Angeles leading by 19. Pass to Bradley. Back to James. Takes the three. They get it again and finished off by Davis.
Okay, look how competitive Davis gets for the board. He knows how valuable second shots are.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Passes it to Nunn. Shoots it. Up again. And Butler with the second chance points.
He makes so many hustle plays, and here he's working the offensive glass for the tip.
And the Lakers call time here.
And taken with the 30th pick back in 2011, Jimmy Butler went from 15th man in Chicago, riding the end of the bench, to franchise player in the course of 4 seasons.
Los Angeles with some changes. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Alex Caruso comes in for Green. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Bradley. Here is Rondo. James outside, beyond the arc. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. LeBron's got 9.
We know he's confident from outside the arc. I mean, James has no fear pulling the trigger when he's feeling it.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. We were all witnesses last year to the pandemic, which struck with worldwide repercussions. The NBA was no exception. The 1920 season was altered, and this season was delayed. But the league is finding a sense of solidarity and resolve under the leadership of Adam Silver. Now, sports is a microcosm of society as a whole, and we all are finding different ways to overcome this. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, D.A. Now here's Dragic. And the 3 off target.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And Davis throws it down.
Oh, the timing on the play is exceptional. Davis arrives right on cue to slam it in.
And it's Dragic bringing up the ball for Miami. Pass to Hero. Dishes it to Butler. No one near him. That one wide left.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Back to Davis. And again, it's the Lakers.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Miami's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Dragic against Rondo. Outside Dragic. Clock at 4. Over Rondo. And it comes off the front of the rim. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Shoots over Dragic. Rebound by the Heat. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Hero. The fadeaway. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Howard's got 5 rebounds tonight. Inside. Outside for Rondo. To the inside. Oh, and the dunk by Howard.
Talk about an advanced distributor. I mean, there's passes that point guards can make, and there's passes that Rajon Rondo.
Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Los Angeles Lakers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.